Hi friends! Today we're doing lesson 17 for skills. This is my friend Cooper. This is my nephew. He's gonna learn with us today. Are you gonna learn with us today, Cooper? So let's start off with some tricky words. I'm gonna show you a new tricky word. Can you sound out this word for me? What do you think this word says? What do you think this word says? Try and sound it out, and then I'll tell you. This word says, ear. Like, come here. This word says here. We have the Can you say with me? And then we have the ear part. This is the tricky part. Ear. Here. Like, come here. Or like, Cooper is here. I'm gonna do another tricky word with you. Can you try and sound this word out? What do you think this word says? I have to see it, Cooper.
He wants more.
This word says there, like over there. The air, like here. Remember the there. Now we're going to do our tricky word worksheet. It looks like this, and it says 17.1 on the top. Let me get down. Can you find this worksheet for me? We're going to do this one together. The first word I want you to write, and we're gonna fold it like this first, because I'm gonna tell you what word to write, and I'm gonna show you, and then on this side, you're going to try and do it by yourself from memory. Oh, thank you, Cooper. So the first word we're going to write is no. No. N-O. Can you write that like I did? This is the tricky word no. Now flip your page over like this on the folded side. Can you write no by yourself? Can you write no all by yourself? When you're done writing, open it up and see. Did you do it? Let's do the next tricky word. Cooper's going to help me. The next tricky word is were. Can you write the tricky word were? Now flip your page over and see if you can do it from memory. Can you do it without my help? When you're done, open it up and see. Did you do it like we did it before? Let's go on to tricky word number 3, R. Can you spell R like I did? Spell it out. A-R-E. R. Can you spell it like I did? Once you've spelled it like I did, flip your page over and try and do it from memory. Can you spell it without my help? Now let's open up our pages. Did you spell it the right way? Good job. Let's do our next tricky word. What? What? W-H-A-T. What? Can you spell what like I did? Okay, flip it over. See if you can do it from memory. When you're all done, open that page back up. Did you do it like we did before? W-H-A-T. Let's do another tricky word. Number 5 is where. Like, where is my dog? Where? W-H-E-R-E. Where? Can you spell it like I did? Okay, flip it over. See if you can do it without my help. Let's open it up and see. Did you do it like I did it? Good job. Let's do another tricky word. Thank you. There's no tractor. Here. Here. That's our tricky word we learned today. H-E-R-E. Here. Can you spell here from memory? Do it on this side. Can you spell here by yourself? Let's open it up and see if you did it. Did you do it like we did it before? Okay, it's time for our last tricky word. What do you think it'll be, Cooper? It's there, the tricky word we learned today. Can you spell it like I did? T-H-E-R-E. There. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, try and see if you can spell it on your own.
Still get on your shirt.
Try and see if you can spell it on your own. When you're all done, open it up and see. Is it the same like we spelled it? That was fun, friends. I had fun doing tricky words. Now we're going to get ready to read from our readers. Before we do, I have to tell you about a new vocabulary word. The word we have is slick. Can you read this word with me? S-L-I-C. Remember, this makes the k sound. S-L-I-C. What do you think slick means? What does slick mean? Slick means it's slippery. Like if it rains outside, the sidewalk can be very slick. Slick means slippery. We're going to hear about this word in our reader today. We're going to read Swing the Net from our Zach and Ann reader today. And we're going to hear a story about Zach at the pond. I want you to pay special attention and see what Zach does while he's at the pond. So can you get your readers out? Our Zach and Ann readers, they look like this. And we're going to go to page 58. 5-8. because we're going to read Swing That Net. So I'll wait for you, friends. I'll give you a few minutes for us to read, and then we'll start reading Swing That Net. Okay. Let's read it together. Can you read with me? Zach is at the pond. Look, our tricky word. There are lots of frogs in the pond. I see that in the picture. Look at all those frogs. Zach runs in to get one. But the frogs are so quick. Look, there's an exclamation point. We say that with excitement. The frogs are so slick. What does slick mean? Remember, slick means slippery. The frogs are so slick. When Zach runs in, oh, remember, this comma means we pause. We pause. When Zach runs in, the frogs hop off. Oh, those silly frogs. Let's keep reading. Zach gets a net and runs in. The frogs all jump. Zach swings his net and yells, "Get in here, frogs!" Swish! Zach gets a frog in his net. Zach got a frog in his net. Zach yells and swings the net. Swish, swish, swish. Swish, swish, swish. Zach gets lots of frogs. There are 6 big ones in his net. Look at all those frogs in his net. And that's the end of that. Now I have some questions for you. Now remember, when you answer these questions, can you answer them in complete sentences? Let's try. Why does Zach run into the pond? What do you think? Why does he run into the pond? Let's answer in a complete sentence. Zach wants to catch frogs. That's why he runs into the pond. What happens when Zach runs into the pond? Remember to answer in a complete sentence. The frogs all run away. Those silly frogs. Why do you think the frogs hop away from Zach? What do you think? Try and answer in a complete sentence. I think the frogs were afraid of him, and that's why they hopped away. How many frogs does Zach catch? He catches 6 frogs. What do you think Zach will do with the frogs he catches? What do you think he'll do with the frogs he catches? I think Zach will let them go back in the pond. What do you think? Now, I would like you to do worksheet 17.2. You're going to read the questions and answer them in complete sentences. So I want you to do this. After you do this one, you're going to do worksheet 17.3. Remember our tricky word slick? You're going to write a sentence with our tricky word slick in it and then draw a picture. So these are the 2 worksheets I would like you to do. If you want to do something extra, only if you want to, you can do worksheet 17.4. But this is just extra work. I had fun with you, friends. I hope to see you later. Bye!